respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Florida State Seminoles and the Memphis Tigers. Reese Davis.
Florida State's head coach told me before the game, this running back has been a revelation all season long. They brought him in the transfer portal, and he has delivered. Each and every week, we see the chemistry grow between he and the quarterback and their offensive line. Now in playoff contention, making some noise in the top 15, they are starting to be a team to contend with, and it is all because of this running back and how he is fueling this offense. Back to you.
All right, Holly. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will get first crack at it today. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, Dave?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam and mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receivers.
Right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to back it.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. That's caught. It's Riles. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
And that one goes incomplete, but there is a penalty flag, and they might have gotten him for OPI. Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still second down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Noles will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. They're going to mark this one at the 15. So the Memphis Tigers offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to pass. It's Nolan. He unleashes a long one. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
After the penalty, they'll snap it on 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
The run inside. It's Hayden. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Pocket breaking down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Not a lot of room to make this catch. But pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Daniels. He's got him in the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better.
Snags it, and there's running room. The 50, the 40, the 30, at the 20. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. A run to the right. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Takes the easy one to the back. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Ball is at the 3-yard line. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone, and they'll need to move forward here on 4th and short. Off the RPO, goal line looking for the chains. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown Seminole! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about his running.
And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Defense falls on the ball.
Whistles running down the field with bad intent. intentions. They hit that return man with authority, and that's what popped the ball loose.
The running back has it. There's a crease. Touchdown, Knowles! He rolls his way into the end zone for the rushing score. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Takes it the other way. He's at the touchdown, Florida State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. What a play by this defense with a pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, return to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hayden. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down.
For angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Back to pass, it's Daniels. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
And that's pretty encouraging. Like, this defense needs a shot in the open, right? Like, the 2 possessions, they've given up 2 touchdowns. Like, now they try to be aggressive and go after the deep ball right away. Nice coverage. That's a good start to this drive. You know, 2 bad drives, we flush those, we forget about those. See if this defense can get back on track.
building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they need.
Offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Noles have this offense rolling. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. The Seminoles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Takes the easy completion. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Florida State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Give him 3 touchdowns in this game, and now up to 8 on the season. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him, too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
Here comes the Memphis offense to start this drive. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. That's reeled in. It's Hayden. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. Running inside. It's Hayden. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Memphis picking up the tempo.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. He'll heave it deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
Oh, they're after him. The throw. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Makes the grab. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that 1st down. Instead, they'll be faced with 4. And after that short completion, what will they do now? Just a few inches to go.
Yeah, and you wanted to get the ball out quick, and you wanted your receiver to make the play for you and get the 1st down. You don't now. Decision time, 4th and short.
He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Seminoles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To throw, it's Daniels. Showing the arm strength to the left. He's got it along the sideline. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but... John picking up yardage after the catch. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Memphis calls timeout. That's their first of 3. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. They'll send the back in motion. Flips it out to the back. Stumbled to the ground. Now Memphis uses its 2nd timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Flips it out in the flat. Touchdown Seminoles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker. Your running back takes the football. He does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
He'll start the return inside the spot. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Memphis has the ball back in the offense. A pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make the...
Gashes the heart of the knee. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
We need a 2-minute offense. When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before.
Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chain.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories. Right, like the back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense, let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on a scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Scanning the field, it's Nolan. Slings it downfield. working that left side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So they'll... Penalty, please, with the results of that last play. The Tigers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally scored. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. He'll pull it down and run. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. The Seminoles will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. What do they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Guys, here on the Florida State sideline, they are trying to rally. They have started to make a comeback, and this is something they've done well at times this season. This offense is built for moments like this. They have big play capability, and they can strike quickly. But it all has to start right now to start the 3rd quarter. We'll see if they can come out with the urgency they need to get back in this game.
The Tigers in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Yeah, you could tell he was locked in. And plays are meant to go to certain guys, but sometimes you got to get back, you got to read the defense, and make a different decision if they play the right defense. And right there, that was one of those times.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Fires deep on the run. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. No fair catches here, looking for room. And there he goes. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Seminoles sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they were exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered. Over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Thanks, Howie. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Daniels. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch. It's Riles. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Motion from the back. Gets to the back. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half. This is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. That's a great start to this second half.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Reels it in down the left side. You want to talk about changing field position. The huge play takes it down to the 37. And the Tigers are marching down the field. The run inside. It's Hayden. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the score.
Yeah, it's that bend-don't-break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the
quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Working the middle. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone. Have it first and goal.
And it looked like for a second, man, he was going to take that all the way. He was going to score, broke some tackles, made the play, down inside the 5. He finally gets wrapped up. Now this offense set up with a first and goal situation.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Hayden. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Tigers.
This offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He stopped short on the 2-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with the man who scored the touchdown, but he couldn't get it in for the 2. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David's got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think...
Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Daniels. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Goes high to pull it in. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. First and 10 from the 25. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Complete to the right. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ballgame, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because...
Touchdown, no! And the pummeling has started. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. The sure hands, it's Chapman. Oh, look out! At the 30. Past the 10. Into the house. Touchdown, Memphis.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
And it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you've got to respect it. You've got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. From the gun, the running back has it. They believe in that running game, got 6 before he stopped at the 23. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. The give on the counter. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Swings it out to his running back. He is stopped. Behind the line of scrimmage, they'll lose yards on that one. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive.
Check. 95-96 bridge. 95-96 bridge.
Dropping back, it's Daniels. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Seminoles line up to punt it away.
Offenses know and work on it all week. 3rd downs, we got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this 3rd down. It could come back to bite.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Memphis Tigers offense ready to set up shop. The defense got the stop. They could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. Had him right down the gun of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. Him down.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Quickly complete. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The Tigers are in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Nolan. Looking deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Ooh. Now the play fake. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down.
Throws toward the end zone. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. They just keep firing. Here comes the heat. Being chased. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the 1st down. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. He's looking to throw. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over. Like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few 1st downs and make something positive happen.
And they'll knock him down. And after that run, still down on the field. Training staff will take a look and will step aside. It'll be 3rd and long. Rides the back and leaves it. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Going for 6. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. The handoff, keep working on that clock. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And the Knowles will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Really good start to this drive. They've moved the chains a couple of times. They've created some space. They'll snap it from the 36. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards.
False start of offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Hands it off. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Here we go, ready. 88. Go.
Right back to the well. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got to lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run it.
Quarterback making adjustments. If there's time to pad the stats. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.